Hey guys, it's Friday morning and we're just about to head out for a run, and we got a package yesterday that I want to show you guys. As you know, we've got our half marathon attempt on this Sunday at Stroud. Picked up some new runners because my ones, they hit about like the 600 to 700 kilometer mark, and I'm starting to get really sore toes and blisters as I'm going slightly downhill. They're just kind of pressing against it. So I wanted to get a new shoe with a touch bigger size, half a size, so I can still keep that same shoe but just get a bit more comfort in them. So they're the Asics Superblast 5s, and they're red. On the thing it's got red/pink, but they just look all pink. No carbon plating or anything like that because we're not pro. They've got a really big cushion. They're super comfy for my tempo runs, my long runs, and then my shorter interval stuff as well. I feel like they're a really good, well-balanced shoe. Probably not good for trails, side to side, not really great for that, but running straight lines, absolutely perfect. Hopefully that's going to make me hit the sub 130 mark and run a lot quicker. We'll give it a go for this Friday run and then see how we go. Hey guys, we're in Burford and we've just stumbled across the Lynwood & Co cafe, which if you guys are on my Instagram or you follow me, you would have seen I went here, but in Cirencester. It's an Australian-owned cafe. They've got a few in the Cotswolds. It's such a good vibe. It's packed out here, so we're outside. Luckily, we've got bits of glimpses of sun that come through, so it's not too chilly, but we've got an oat flat white. Let's give it a test first of all. I've already had a few sips. So good. The Australians just get coffee and love coffee. We may be slightly addicted, but it's such a lovely vibe in there. It's really warm. Everyone's got their coats on. No fire, but I could just imagine huddling up in there in December with a fire with a nice coffee. It's such a good vibe. We're going to get stuck into our almond croissant as well, which looks amazing because we've got our run tomorrow. We've got a half marathon, so apparently today is the carb load, so I don't have to feel guilty for anything that I eat, which is great. That's so good. So yeah, we're going to hang around Burford for a bit. Eyes are on tomorrow's race, but today, right now, I'm just going to enjoy the coffee and relax until the race. Morning, we're here at the Stroud Half Marathon and it is bloody freezing. It's about 5 degrees here. Everyone's got their woolies on. Some people are in shorts, which is crazy. We've all registered. We've got about 30 minutes to the start line. So all we've got to do is do a warm up, have our last toilet break, get to the start line and stick with the pacer and try and hit that sub 130. But yeah, we've got our number. We are 1199, which is actually my favorite number. But yeah, we're looking forward to the race. Feeling good, ready to go. Just can't wait for that finish line. We did it. We got 1:28:30, I think, but I'll put the time up here. But my God, if it wasn't for paces, they are the best thing ever. Sticking with one, running with one, makes it so much easier. And then they tell you when to break and you just go. But yeah, so thankful for the paces. On to the next PB, maybe sub 120. But for now, I'm just gonna enjoy the shit out of this. So it's now a couple of days post the half marathon. I wanted to jump on and have a chat with you guys about how it went, how the process was, how the run was, and then the challenges that I had, but then also the goals that I've got after the race. What's my next fitness goals? Where am I looking towards? What other activities and events am I kind of striving towards next? So I guess the first was the actual race. As you saw, it was kind of like in a school ground. There was coffees, burgers, an event tent, the registration, so many toilets, and it was completely empty when we first got there. But then 15 minutes before the race, everyone was at the toilets getting all the nervousness out, which was really funny. Did a warm up, about a kilometer warm up and some stride throughs and so forth. Felt really good. It was pretty chilly. It was probably one of the chilliest days that they've had. I think it got to about, it was about 4 degrees, and it felt like 1 on the weather app. So it was pretty cold, which was kind of perfect for the race because the heart rate kept really low. And that's what I've found in the last 4 months since we've been in England, that the heart rate's so low when you're training. So you in like your zone 2 running your long runs, you can hold that for such longer because your heart rate's so low. For actual intensity, you want to be in the hot, you want to do that, but you probably want to race. Like, I feel like England is perfect race weather. If you want to do a PB, come to England, come to somewhere really, really cold. But yeah, it was a really good start of the race. I essentially met the pacer. I was like, hey man, I'm going to stick with you. And he's like, cool. And then we just started talking and got into a really, really nice rhythm. He was an absolute jet. I feel like I love pacers. If you've done any racing before and like you want to achieve your goal when you're in a race environment, go see a pacer. Like, they are elite. They'll just motivate you the whole way, tell you when to have your gels, tell you stories, say, hey, we're coming up to this bit, this is what it's like. Such an awesome thing, and I'm super grateful that I got to go with them throughout the race. Felt really good. After the 5 kilometer mark, I was ready to kind of go. Thought I went too early. I pretty much went at the 5 kilometer mark. Probably about 2Ks left. The last 2 kilometers was slightly uphill, and I thought I would gas myself out. Finished with a sub 130, actually sub 129. Ended up getting a 128.29, I think was my official time, which I'm super stoked on. There's a little medal they give you as well. Little medal. It spins as well. I think the guy who won it got 1 hour and 7, the fastest guy, and the fastest woman was 1 hour 17. And it's funny because we were walking back to the car after the race, and the woman who won it was legit running, just jogging back to her car. Like, it was the easiest thing in the world. Obviously wanted to hit the sub 130, and I was super stoked that I even got to 128. Over the moon of, I didn't think I would get there. Probably 3 weeks ago, there was a couple of issues in my training, a couple of little tweaks, and a couple of internal bow related things that I had to overcome. But I'm super glad, super grateful that I could get through it and achieve that goal. But I think since doing that, it's kind of lit a fire with me for running. Like, I think I really fell in love with the whole process of the race. And I wanted to talk to you guys about, I guess, what's next, because I love my training. I love having something to strive for with my training, because then it gives you that extra oomph to get out of bed in the morning and go do an early session, or you might be tired, but you need to hit that session because that's your goal, and so forth. So I'm in the moment using this rest week to set a plan for what I want to achieve. Like, I'd love to get a sub 120 by the end of next year. That would be incredible. But I also really want to look at improving speed stuff like the 2K, the 5K. That I'd love to get quicker in. One of my mates just told me he got a 38.5, so I really want to strive to see if I can get lower than 38. Use that as a bit of a driver, but I really want to get quicker in that sense. But also the agility side, because I've come from a football background. I miss that sprint, run, that short, sharp movement that I feel like you lose doing these kind of races, marathon, your half marathons, because it's just about sitting in that zone where I just miss that like really fast twitch movement. I really want to get stronger, get a really good strong physique so I don't look like a marathon runner and I don't look like just skin. I want to have a bit of muscle behind me, and I've had that when I was early on playing football down in Melbourne, but really want to grow that. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to do and smash out of the park. So I'm looking at finding some coaches, some programs, some styles that I can adapt to. So that's what I'm doing this week, which is really exciting. And I'm also going to be posting more of that on my Instagram at jessemalthouse. I'll tag that here or down here or in the comments or the description so you can have a look. So I think I might leave this one here. Thanks for coming along. And the next time you guys see me, we're going to be still in the Cotswolds, but a bit further north, in there for about a month. And I think there's going to be a little Paris trip coming up as well. We're going to get to see some really cool coffee and see about the fashion. There's some really nice shops that I want to go visit and explore that avenue. So I'll leave it here. I'll see you guys soon.